the deep pass that you had there, and that was what, probably 50, 60 yards. Just talk about that play specifically.
Yeah, yeah, just installed that play a little bit ago. I remember running it like last year or 2 years ago for a little bit. Had leverage on the corner and safety, so I seen J Love wind up and throw it. And we are just talking about today in the room about going attacking the ball. So just wanted to go attack it.
What's the chemistry been like with Jordan, just specifically this training camp, just to kind of get on the same page with him?
It's been good. It's always days where it's training camp. I was just talking to Harger, matter of fact, about it. It's ups and downs and, the goods and the bads. It's training camp. Everything's going to be good. Everything will be bad some days. You just staying in it. And so, like today was a prime example of this, sticking with it. The connection, it's been going great, and just continue to just to build it.
I mean, Bo, you're back in the wide receiver room. I guess, how does this camp differ than last year's, and how are you feeling?
I feel it's different just because being back at receiver, but it's different in a good way. I feel like a lot more comfortable at receiver. Definitely like on defenses, I felt like it was kind of like boring just because I'm like, man, the ball ain't coming your way. In offense, you kind of like more involved, so I like that aspect of it.
The trick play, how many times have you ran that so far this camp, or is that the first time?
We ran a couple of trick plays. That one, that's the first time we ran that one. Definitely seen, it was I think it was like a 4th and 1, so I guess the defense wasn't expecting it. So, we got behind the defense, and it was a great play.
How ready are you guys to go play against some new faces?
We ready. Man, I'm tired of going against all the same cornerbacks, saying the same. They know the plays by now. So, yeah, it's definitely going to be good just to, go against a different team, and have a good time, treat it like game day.
What do you think of Jonathan Gaynon's defense so far?
Oh, it's definitely confusing, like just the way he coaches and the way he aligns his safeties, aligns his corners. Sometimes you don't even know what coverage it looks like. And I'm like, man, so it kind of screws with our rules as like a receiver. So, I mean, it's very complex. He's a smart guy, and he's definitely calling some great coverages because it's hard to see.
Where do you stand on the starters playing in the preseason?
That's not, I don't know. They going to play or not, I just know, if they do play, they're going to bring it all. And I know when I play, I'm going to bring it too. So.
Is it something where you feel like you are better in the regular season if you play more in the preseason? Matt was saying there's some data that shows that, or is that just you don't care, you just go and play?
Yeah, I don't know. I just go and play whenever. It's preseason, so it's a lot to deal with. Everybody wants to get their reps and stuff like that, but as long as I get my reps and the guys get the reps that they want, then it's all right. So.
Bo, I know you said the peaks and valleys of training camp, and you've had regular season success, but does a day like today validate the work you put in?
Yeah, man. It just be hard sometimes because just a journey. You got to stick to it. Keep God first. And sometimes it get real weary. You don't know what's going on. You don't know the future. You get down on yourself. That's why I was saying earlier with Hargrave, and I was like going back and forth. And a day like this absolutely would do it. But you just got to stick to it. It's a long journey. But you got to stay focused. You got to keep God first and keep going.
That time last year with the defense, did that change how you see the game a little bit? Do you see it differently now than maybe a year ago?
Oh yeah, definitely. I feel like being on the, the defensive side, even though I wanted to be like a receiver stuff, but I got to see a lot of things that kind of opened my eyes to leverages, opened my eyes to, even the coverages Coach JG is bringing out, just to react quicker, which is making me a better player, and I cherish that for real.
When did they tell you you're going back to wide receiver full time?
I can't remember the exact date, but I knew it was in the off season, right after the year. I knew I wanted to be a receiver. I knew I wanted to. That's where my, best playing days are playing receiver. So. It was sometime in the off season.
So did you just have a conversation with LaFleur, or end of season kind of conversation, or what was it like?
It was off season. I remember my agent and Goody and LaFleur. So it was like a 3-way thing. So.
Hey, Bo, earlier in your career, you were the young guy trying to figure it out, find your way. How would you describe what we've seen from Savion over the last couple of days with these opportunities?
Yeah, Saves, man, he's big, he's strong. But the good thing about Say that I love about him is his poise and getting to know him. Like knowing Say, and when he's going out there and he's joyful and stuff like that, he's great, man. And even when he's you have them days of training camp, like I said, these days where you're just up and down. But it's like with Say, man, I grew so close to him, And the way he plays the game is really good. I mean, he could be a great player. He knows that. We know that. And he's shown that, actually, like, a lot. So, especially a day like yesterday, he had an amazing day. So, he's going to keep working. He's a big guy, and he's going to do great.
On that trick play, were you surprised how open you were?
Hell yeah. I ain't even know. Like, I'm looking, I was kind of like, I thought I was too fast because, you know, trick play, you got to let it develop. So I'm like, bro, there's nobody around me. So I just started, like, taking off, and Jordan wasn't even got the ball yet. So I just standing down there, like, waving, like, and he just throws it. So, yeah, it was crazy how wide open it was.
Bo, everything we know about you, you seem like the ultimate team player. How did that develop throughout your life and career in the NFL?
Yeah, like, I was younger. I was the older brother to my younger brother, so I wanted to always show him the way. So it was kind of like I always took, like, a step back and let others, you know, like, watch, and let others, like, try to teach them. So it kind of gave me that team atmosphere. Like, I went to Rutgers where my parents went. You know, I wanted to be, like, a family guy. Like, I've always put others before me, you know, just because I want to see other people succeed. That's always been me. So I feel like I bring that same energy, like, in the NFL. Like, it's the same thing. Like, this is football. Like, this ain't nothing that I haven't been doing. So I had to do the same thing.
Bo, the former quarterback here, used to talk about trust between the quarterback and receivers. Jordan, or Aaron did. Maybe Jordan does as well. When Jordan chucks one up to you like he did early, it's a 50-50 ball basically, and you go get it. What do you think that does for that trust part of it?
Yeah, you know, it's been multiple moments where, you know, J-Lo would just throw it up to his guys, you know, and say, hey, go make a play. And that's another moment, like, right there that, you know, I've been through that a couple of times with him. We'd rather be the Vikings game or the Bears game, whatever game you want to name, that he just threw it up and knew that, you know, had trust that I would come down with it. So when I'm out there, I believe the ball is coming to me all the time. So I run my route accordingly. And when I seen the ball today, I knew J-Lo was like, I'm throwing this to you. I just felt it. Like, you can feel it before the play happens and see the coverage. So just go make a play for him.
So how do you make a catch like that? And maybe it's just as easy to just go try to make the catch. But when Keyshawn looked like he was in front of you when he got there and you jumped over him, is there some sort of skill or something like involved as far as coaching points to make a play like that? Or is it just you jump high and go make the play? As simple as that?
You got to want it.
Okay.
And I feel like, you know, Key kind of didn't see me. So it was kind of like, you know, better in that aspect because he didn't see me really. So, but when the ball's in the air, you either attack it and go get it or you don't want it. So I feel like for me, I just want to make plays. And so, especially if the ball is deep, I feel like that's my specialty, like taking the top off the defense. So I got to make sure that I'm coming down with them all the time.
Was that F-it Bo's down there somewhere?
Damn, yeah. You just got, make it happen. Like I said earlier, like I feel like I'm a deep threat. I mean, I've showed that a lot, you know, I feel like in my career, taking the deep shots. But I just wanted it to be like a 80-20 or 100-0. My ball, nobody, so something like that.